Today, well over 1 billion people actively participate in the Christian faith. It is a massive, highly organized global force. Yet it traces its origins to an obscure, wandering preacher who suffered a completely shameful criminal death. Under Roman law, crucifixion was the ultimate symbol of degradation and absolute defeat. In its earliest days, this was a strictly localized Jewish sect. Even its central ritual, the communion of bread and wine, was adapted directly from a traditional Jewish Passover meal. By all logical historical metrics, a tiny rural movement following a publicly executed leader should have faded into the desert sands within a single generation. The primary bottleneck to early expansion was the strict nature of Jewish law. To fully join the faith, a male convert had to accept the ritual of circumcision. For adult outsiders, this was a massive deterrent. Enter Paul, a devout Jew, but crucially also a legal Roman citizen.
With that friction and made a highly strategic pivot, he dropped the circumcision requirement entirely for new, non-Jewish converts. With that barrier to entry removed, Paul took the ideology on the road. He bypassed the rural countryside and targeted the urban hubs of the Roman Empire, planting highly active cells of believers in major cities from Damascus to Rome. Removing the circumcision requirement stripped away the specific cultural friction that would have trapped the faith within Judea. The ideology could now travel light, slotting into any trade hub or urban market across the Western world. The Roman state viewed this growing network as a highly dangerous anomaly. To the authorities, this was a wicked superstition, a subversive group refusing basic civic loyalty. Because Christians kept their readings strictly closed to the public, dark rumors spread through the streets. Citizens heard whispers of a secret, gruesome ritual where members supposedly ate the flesh and drank the blood of their founder. Rome was generally tolerant of exotic mystery religions, like the Persian cult of Mithras, provided their followers still paid public respect to the official state gods. Christians, however, absolutely refused to participate in the public pantheon. That strict exclusivity was interpreted as treason. When Emperor Nero needed a scapegoat after 2/3 of Rome burned to the ground, he targeted the Christians, initiating vicious state-sponsored purges to wipe out the network. Hunted by the world's most powerful military apparatus, the believers faced a stark choice: adapt to survive entirely underground or face total extinction. They found cover in the physical layout of the cities themselves. Traditional Roman houses presented high, blank walls to the street, concealing quiet, private inner courtyards. Christians used these domestic sanctuaries to host illegal house churches. Operating in the shadows required encryption. They developed specific visual markers, like a ship's anchor or a fish, to silently identify fellow believers and safe spaces without alerting passing Roman guards. The most ingenious marker was the Rhotus Square. Etched into walls in Pompeii, it appeared to be a meaningless Latin puzzle. But by extracting specific characters, a hidden alignment takes shape. They merge into a cross, spelling Pater Noster, Our Father, a clear, unmistakable signal. Armed with architectural shields and cryptographic codes, the Christian network embedded itself deeply into the daily fabric of Roman society, surviving right beneath the notice of the authorities. By the 3rd and 4th centuries, the Roman Empire was buckling under its own weight, fractured by constant civil war and administrative chaos. Desperate emperors began looking past their traditional pantheon. They auditioned new singular deities, like the cult of the unconquered sun, hoping to secure enough divine backing to hold their crumbling borders together. In the year 312, Emperor Constantine found himself on the eve of a pivotal battle for control of Rome itself, actively searching for a powerful patron god to guarantee his victory. He took a massive gamble. Claiming to have seen a cross superimposed directly over the sun, Constantine pledged his allegiance to the god of the Christians. He won the battle. In a single military victory, an underground, heavily persecuted network was evaluated by the emperor as a supreme political asset. Constantine did not simply tolerate the faith. He utilized the absolute power of the imperial throne to permanently legitimize it. The decree triggered a massive influx of state resources. Tax exemptions and land grants poured into a movement that had spent centuries in the shadows, establishing it as the empire's official orthodoxy. You can see the lasting geopolitical impact etched into the architecture. The religion exploded from secret rooms into massive, dominant public structures positioned at the very center of imperial power. Through Paul's scalable network design, an ingenious system of cryptographic survival, and an ultimate imperial override, a faith born on a Roman execution cross successfully conquered the empire that built it.